Welcome to Ruling on the
This
Field.
is the weekend everybody had circled.
NIL has changed college
Definitely
football.
worthy of winning that
The
award.
best player in the country.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the home of the world's biggest rodeo, where the stars light up the night underneath that Texas sky. Welcome to the show. Are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight. Where the Bayou City streets meet the country roads. Welcome to the show.
Welcome back, everybody, to Ruling on the Field. This week, we're not going to talk about what's actually going on in football. It's the off season. We're here to have some fun. We're going to come with you with our top 10 stadiums. These are not stadiums that we've been to. These are the top 10 stadiums that we want to go to. So for me, Michigan's off this list. CU Boulder's off this list. Colorado State's off this list. Few other places are off this list, right? And these are also, I believe you don't have these. These are not bowl stadiums. These are true team environment stadiums. So like the
I've got
Rose,
one exception, but yeah.
but that's different because you want to go to a UCLA game, partially, right? It's just we all want to go to a Rose Bowl game.
Yeah. No bowl games are considered in my
But
list.
yes, correct. It's just the pure stadium itself for a home team.
Yep.
Start us off. What's your number 10?
Yeah, a few honorable mentions here that I forgot about until we just were about to record. UCF, the Bounce House. I thought they were going to make that my list. I sat down, wrote everything down this morning.
Yep.
Totally forgot to include them. Honorable mention, shout out to them. I think number one is Rice Eccles in Utah, but specifically for the Holy War, the BYU Utah game. Obviously, the mountains setting over the sun right there. Game time on Fox would be an awesome atmosphere to see it in person.
Number 10 for me, I have the Swamp, Florida. Florida, I'll say this. When I first got into college football, I mean, Michigan was my team, but I had a few other people I love to watch. And I grew up watching Tim Tebow, Colt McCoy. So, I mean, Texas, Florida were, two of my teams I'd also watch. And I always thought the environment at Florida was awesome. It still is, even when they're kind of a down football program. While they hope to make a rise this year, and I think that they have a possibility that they will. That's a stadium that I've always wanted to go to. It's a fantastic atmosphere for college football.
Yeah, and one of my best friends lives in Florida. He went to one this year. He did say it is the hottest, swampiest place on earth. He
I
said he
believe
was
it.
sweating through his t-shirt by 5 minutes left in the first quarter. It was insane.
I believe it. Who do you have at number nine?
Nine, I've got Oregon at Autzen Stadium. I just think the Nike branding all over. Obviously, Oregon's going to be a top 10, 15 team pretty much every year now with the NIL stuff. Really good atmosphere. Oregon fans are always pretty respectful, pretty chill. That's going to be an awesome atmosphere.
It is an awesome one. I have them on my list. At number nine, I have Husky Stadium, Washington.
Yep.
Um, very awesome stadium. It's loud. It's right on the bay. You have the boats coming up to the side of the
Tailgating.
stadium. It is one of the coolest picturesque environments in all of college football. Um, I've always wanted to go to a game there in Seattle.
Yeah. No, sailgating would be pretty sweet on the water there. Number eight, Camp Randall, Wisconsin. And this is just because I think I was in like second or third grade and I saw it was Wisconsin, Michigan State, and I saw them do jump around. And I was like, dude, this rocks. That's like bucket list item is see jump around live at Wisconsin.
Wisconsin just came short on my list. It was probably the one that was just left off it. But yes, very cool environment. Number eight, I have Autzen. Like you said, I think Oregon's a fantastic environment for college football. It's one of the loudest as well. It's just the architecture, the sound structure of that stadium. You only fit what, 55,000 people in that stadium, but the energy in that place is unbelievable. It's a place that I want to go.
Yeah. My number seven, I've got the Swamp, but specifically for the Miami game. Obviously, any regular season game would be cool there, but I think the atmosphere is different for the Miami game, especially because we don't know if it'll be played after 2026.
Absolutely. Look, Swamp's a great stadium, but that's a rivalry that, it's going to be interesting to see what happens and how if it's played there. Number seven for me, I have Ohio Stadium. As a Michigan fan, um, that's always a stadium that it's going to be on the list. It's historic. There's nothing crazy about it besides that I mean, Michigan and Ohio State have two of the most historic stadiums in college football, and that's a game that I want to eventually go see there as a road fan.
Yeah, no, I've been outside it, never seen a game there, been outside it a few times. It's cool. I still don't need to see a game there unless it's the Michigan game. Number six, I've got Neyland just for the Alabama game. Here in Old Rocky Top, night game at Tennessee would be fantastic, especially for Bama, Tennessee. Probably one of the better rivalries in the SEC. I just think it'd be an awesome atmosphere.
Number six, I have Memorial Stadium, Nebraska. I think Nebraska is one of the coolest environments in college football. And I mean, stadium aside, I think it's less about the stadium and more about the environment for them. They have not probably, they have the most loyal fans in all of college sports. I don't care if they're 2 and 10, 0 and 12, or 11 and 1, 12 and 0. The fans are going to treat them the same way. Um, it's just a different love. They're also like respectful, great football fans. It's an environment that, I mean, most people want to go see. If you've seen a video of them, they played a volleyball game there. I want to say a year ago, and they had
Yep.
95,000 people for a volleyball game, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
Nebraska, Nebraska's bucket list for me.
Yeah. No, Nebraska's campus is fantastic. The stadium is way bigger in person than you'd think it'd be.
Yep.
Before I say that, um, it is the most ass backwards way to get into a stadium I've ever seen. There's one road. Nebraska fans probably know what I'm talking about. There's like this highway juncture. It's like a big curve, and it's like the only way in and out of the stadium. Uh, it's insane that to think about dealing with that on a game day. Otherwise, Nebraska's great. They didn't make my list because I've been there, seen the stadium, fantastic venue. It just would be insane to deal with on a game day. Did not make my list. Number five, I've got Lane Stadium, just for Enter Sandman at Virginia Tech. That's another thing like jump around that I've been seeing since I was a kid, thinking, dude, like that would get me fired up to run out and play a game.
Number five, I also have Lane Stadium,
Yep.
right? I mean, our first intro video for this show, there's a reason that was the kind of the start of it. It was the Enter Sandman entrance for Virginia Tech. I think that's the coolest entrance in all of sports.
Yep.
Um, look, Virginia Tech, it's not like the stadium itself is crazy. It's just the environment. This is the thing about most of these that we have on the list. It's the true environment that we want to go to. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that cracks the list up at number five for me.
Yeah, I've got a feeling minus like two of these, I think on our top four, probably gonna be pretty similar here. Number four, I've got the Coliseum in LA. I've been outside it a few times, just living here. I think USC, Grant, I don't know how good they're gonna be this year. One of the most storied college football programs of all time. The jerseys running out of the tunnel with the Trojan. I'm actually probably going to check that off the bucket list this year when Michigan comes to town. Just something I've always wanted to do is see a game at the Coliseum.
One of the stadiums that I have, it's my number four. We're at four or five?
Four,
We're at four. That's right. One of the stadiums that I want to go visit, and I hope at some point to do that this year. We'll see if I'm able to do it because I'm going to Michigan, Oklahoma the week before. Um, but West Virginia, Milan Pusker for me. I think, I mean, with that rivalry, I mean, I hope it's a night game.
probably.
Probably will be. I don't know. What West Virginia, nothing special about the stadium, but as the sun sets over the stadium. You're in West Virginia. You're in the Appalachian Mountains. It's it's going to be awesome if I ever get to go there. I mean, I've always wanted to sing like the "Take Me Home" country roads
Yeah.
in West Virginia. That cracks my top five for bucket listings in college football.
Yeah, no, Morgantown is the gem of West Virginia. Number three, we probably have it somewhere in your top three as well, because I'm shocked it hasn't come up yet. Beaver Stadium for Penn State at night specifically. I think we were probably both freshmen in high school when the whole like Mo Bamba whiteout clips were going viral.
I think we were
Yeah,
sophomores.
freshmen
But
or
yeah. It
sophomores
was
when
Shea Patterson
yeah
year.
had to call a
Yeah.
timeout first play of the game. At Penn State, honestly, it sucks. They get screwed just like Ohio State does with the Fox Big Noon kickoff. They never get night games anymore. It's a tragedy for those guys, but if they ever do get another big night game against an Ohio State or a Michigan, somebody like that, I'd love to go.
Yeah, I'd love to go too. That's not who's going to be at number three for me. Number three for me, I have Kyle Field. I mean, home of the 12th man, one of the loudest environments in college football. Um, Very cult-like, obviously. Texas A&M, it's a kind of a culty school, but um, an incredible football environment.
Yeah, that's why they're not on my list. I'm sure it's a fantastic place to watch a game. The school's too much of a cult. I don't like the milkmen yell leaders down on the sideline. It's the most bizarre thing that it's bizarre that nobody stepped in from the administration or the boosters to be like, "Hey guys, it's kind of lame. We're still doing this. It was probably awesome in the 1950s." Like the yell leaders are insane to me still. That's why they're not on my list. Number two, this is my one exception for like a not a home atmosphere. Cotton Bowl Stadium for the Red River Shootout. Obviously, it's probably in the South. It's probably one of the bigger rivalries.
And it's not a bowl game, so
It's
you
not a
have,
bowl game, so I dodged that exception there.
yeah.
Just being at the Texas State Fair, seeing Oklahoma, Texas would be fantastic. Obviously, you just talked about Colt McCoy earlier. Watching him in that game, especially this year, honestly, with Arch Manning too, would be a fantastic time to see it.
Yeah, absolutely. John Mateer going to be there too this year. Hopefully, a little bit more revamped Oklahoma. But I mean, shoot, if I had thought of that one, that would have cracked my that's the top five.
Yeah.
Um, if I had listed that. Number two for me, I have Memorial Stadium, Clemson. I think Death Valley. Um, is a place that I want to go sometime. Always have wanted to see the run down the hill. One of the other signature entrances in college sports. Um, Clemson, man, it's awesome.
Yeah, I thought about Clemson and I thought about the run down the hill because I think it's really cool when the players do it. It is corny as hell when Dabo does it. Like
That's true.
it's I don't know. I like Dabo. I think he's a great coach. I think Clemson's going to be really good this year. I think him leading the team running down the hill is just about almost as lame as the Texas A&M yell leader. If yell leader's here, Dabo running down the hill is like right here.
So I'll go first on number one
I
because
think we're probably
I
the same
think
on number one.
because um, I've left one out of my top 10. It comes in close to the top 10, and everybody's going to give me shit for it because it's super historic. I left Neyland out of my top 10.
Yep.
Number one for me is Beaver Stadium, and like Penn State, the whiteout game. It's my number one college football venue I want to go to. I have to do it at some point. I'd love to go, and there will be opportunities.
Yeah. I'm stunned. Obviously, it's a great choice for number one. I had him at three. I'm stunned that you left this other one off your list, honestly. I thought we were going to be 100% the same on number one. Do you have any idea what game,
LSU.
yeah, Tiger Stadium at night specifically? It doesn't matter who they play in the SEC. It could be Georgia, Bama, Tennessee, anybody. LSU at night is a different atmosphere. I'd love to go. SEC tailgates, it just means more. LSU at night would be awesome.
Look, mine are purely based off of interest.
Yeah,
There's no doubt LSU is one of the best.
yeah,
Um, these rankings are less of top 10. What are the best environments? What are the best stadiums? It's what would we want to go to? So yeah, I mean LSU. I hope at some point in my life I get to go to an LSU game at night. Incredible environment. It's one of the best environments in college football, like hands down. The only reason I have this left off my list is these are stadiums I've always wanted to go see, right
Yeah.
here. Um, I mean,
If
but
you
I
had
get
to if you had to pick one obscure one off the top of your head that's probably not on anybody else's top 10, what would it be? I've got my answer.
in a like a school itself.
Yes, for what you have to any obscure reason. I think mine is definitely Coastal Carolina.
Appalachian State's probably what I was
App
gonna
State
say.
would be cool, yeah. See the teal turf in person for the Chanticleers would be awesome. I don't think teal turf or colored turf works everywhere because Eastern Michigan has the gray, and it is god
That
awful.
is awful.
It's terrible.
If you guys ever remember Eastern Washington University,
Red,
they used
right?
to have that red turf.
Yeah,
We had a college foot. It was like college football '09. It was way back when, and they had that game and it was the red turf, and that's when I first discovered it, and I was like, "What is this?" And they fixed it since, but I mean,
yeah.
awful.
No, I think colored turf only plays for Boise, the teal at Coastal Carolina, like I just talked about. I don't think many other colors work for colored turf.
No, definitely not. So. Well, guys, let us know what you think. Let us know who you agree with, whose list you agree with more. Um, Obviously, mine's a little bit off from Brady's. We have some different interests, some very similar, but yeah, it was great to just share our desires and thoughts about that.
Yeah, next week we'll talk 16 team playoff. If it's gonna happen, should it happen? Uh, I feel like we're probably gonna be pretty in sync on that one too. We'll get to it next week.
100%.
Yeah. All
Okay.
right. Catch you
Hey,
guys
go
next
blue,
week.
everybody.
Go blue.